So now let's do something more advanced. Now the whole point of this is just to really push the limits of AI. So we're gonna make something a little bit more wackier. Now I'm gonna go over here to my Evernote, and I've actually created a very detailed prompt, right? And this is gonna make something crazy, right? So we have cosmic parallax, we have all these different like animations, and we have all these different effects where we have like even the mouse cursor, we can control what happens when people click on something or when they move something around. Here we have sectioned animations where we have glass morphic cards pop in and they scale. So we have a very, this is a very advanced prompt, as you can tell. So what I'm gonna do over here is go to Lovable, and we're gonna paste this in. Now you can actually access this same prompt. I will leave it in the video description, so you can go ahead and copy this and paste it onto the AI to see what it might make you, right? But this is something a little bit more complex. And the whole point of this is once you actually get something complex like this, you don't have to use what I'm using, but you can go to ChatGPT and you can say, hey, make me a few different variations of this. Make me a variation that does this or does that to fit your company culture, right? So the whole point of me doing this is just to give you, an advanced prompt that you can kind of tinker around with and mess with and edit it with ChatGPT. So let's go ahead now and generate this. And real quick, to just give you an idea of what to do, right? So you can take that prompt and you can put, can you generate me 5 different versions that are modern, minimal, classic, and corporate? And then take that same prompt right here and then just have the AI to create various versions depending on your company culture. So when you do that, all it's gonna do here, it's gonna create very complex prompts for corporate websites, for minimalist websites, for retro websites, for whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. And just to give you an example, here we have like modern bold interactive style where they give us a bunch of different animations and things to mess with. We have minimal clean tech. We have classic timeless data hub, corporate fintech, and then also futuristic hologram grid. I'm very curious to see what that looks, right? But let's go ahead and go back to Lovable. And voila, we have this interesting new website. And if I hover over these little things, you'll see that it pops up. And if I stop moving my mouse, you'll see that this little arrow goes. But as soon as I touch the screen, it starts over. You see that? See that? Interesting. I don't know. It just gives your visitor something to play with on your website, right? Scrolling down, we have key metrics, quarterly performance. It looks like the graph isn't displaying well, right? So we can actually ask the AI to fix that if you want to go that route. Global intelligence. Here, obviously, we can use this to fix the map, because the map isn't working well. But, you can ask it to say anything, right? Scrolling down, we have this, cool, just interesting looking website, right? So yeah, the whole point of this was just to show you that you're not bounded by normal web design practices. You can go above and beyond and get creative as you want with this AI tool. And just to give you some other inspiration and ideas, like these are some other projects that I've created, right? Where, you can play music on here, and when you scroll down, you'll see this follows us. We have Meet the Team, where if someone clicks on this, it creates these really cool animations. I might make these public so you guys can actually go ahead and visit these if you want. Also, something like this, Verb AI, where essentially this is a prompt builder. So you can actually like drag and drop specific genres in here to generate some sort of story. And then the AI will generate a story based off what you drag and drop into the prompt section, right? Pretty cool. And then we have this like really basic one that I created where if I click on this, it just basically like, it's like a little like step form where users can just go ahead and enter in information for whatever it is they're trying to do. And then also something just like really crazy here where I have these like, animations and, this broken website that I just kind of like, wanted to have fun with, but you get the point, right? You can be as creative as you want.